Yeah, welcome back. Thought I'd just upload a video today. Weather's pretty good outside today. I should be out on the boat or something, but I was sort of due for another video. I've got a bit of footage to upload, a couple of deer and a recent pig hunt. So I'll add all those with this, all in one video. Had a new box arrive from Australia, the long-awaited shooting stick. It's made by Walk and Stalk in Australia, and they'll send these things out to anywhere in Australia or New Zealand. So yeah, looking forward to getting it underway and using it. It's a pretty cool bit of kit. It's what they call a game bar. It's carbon fibre. It's very, very light. It's a pretty cool bit of kit. I'll just give you a sneak preview of this actually. Give you a sneak preview of it, and you'll see it being used out in the field, and I'll explain why I wanted to get it. And so it's not just a shooting stick. Obviously adjusts on these things here to certain heights, whatever your heights want to use it at. And you unscrew the V on the end of it. You can unscrew that and attach this thing onto it, and hook those around the deer's legs, and using this pulley system here to winch it up into a tree to skin it, or just to hang it anyway. If you're out camping or whatever and you want to hang it, skin it, take the meat off while you're at the bush, saves carrying all the bone and everything out. This is a very cool bit of kit. It's quite impressive actually. The cord on it, I got in touch with them and I just asked what breaking strain that string is. It's sort of similar thickness to parachute cord, and it's probably just as strong. As he said, about 200 kilos, which is plenty big enough for a deer here in New Zealand anyway. I've certainly never shot one over 200 kilos yet. I have seen a couple down the South Island that were over 200, but I think they were off farms. That was at a hunting competition, but yeah, this is a pretty lightweight, pretty cool bit of kit. It's got all sorts of attachments on there, so I can use it as a bit of a selfie stick, or if you're trying to take photos, it's got a cell phone attachment that goes on the top. Another one here for putting your binoculars on it. I'll add a link in the description of this video actually to the website where it explains a lot better for these, but I'll do some further videos on it as well. Yeah, it's got a spike as well that goes on the bottom, so you can dig that into the ground, just to make it even more steady. Put your cameras and stuff on there, and it can obviously be used as a walking stick as well. You can unscrew this top part and just use that as a walking stick. It's lightweight and very, very strong. I had a good sort of haul around on it before. It's very, very strong. The other thing too, you can add these onto the end of it and hook those around your deer and drag your deer with it, which I don't know if you've seen it in a previous video down South Island. I used to drag a lot of my deer if it's not too far off the road, and I think, well, it's easier to drag it than to carry it, especially if it's a bit of a downhill and you want a real good purchase to grab something to drag it. It's a real American style really. They drag a lot of deer in America, and I certainly do it as well. Put a rope around it, and if you can drag them from the head first, so all the hair is all going one way and the legs going one way, it's easy to drag from head first. So yeah, it's pretty cool if you can hook around on that and drag it with that stick. Yeah, it's a pretty good bit of kit, and you'll see that getting used in future, but I've been waiting a while for this to turn up anxiously. So yeah, it actually didn't take long to arrive from when it was ordered, but and free postage to New Zealand. That was cool. Yeah, it's got a little swivel head in it for it as well. Yeah, like I say, you'll see that in future use. Well, they can give me a free cap with it. I'm not much of a cap wearer, but in the summertime, it keeps the sun off your face anyway from out on the boat or out hunting. So I'll upload this new footage anyway of a couple of deer. Went down Desert Road for a bit of a camp down there and got one seeker. That was on the 1st of October. There's a competition that's underway now from the 1st of October till I think the 15th of November, if my dates are correct, for seeker deer, hind jaws. So I'll be trying to get a few hinds to get the jaws out of them for that, just to participate in it really, not going to try and win it, but I do get quite a few deer when I'm down Desert Road, so yeah, see how I go down there and try and get some more. In further news, my dog Willow, she's due to have pups. Don't know what date because I didn't know she'd come on heat, but sly old Nelson's been in there again and going to have some more pups, much to my disgust, but yeah, somebody will appreciate these pups anyway, and I've had a few people try and get some pups from the last litter, but they were all gone, so it won't take too much to sell those new litter of pups, and now actually they'll be the perfect age for next winter hunting season when the pines open and stuff, so won't have any trouble getting rid of those pups once they're born, or once they're weaned. So yeah, so I'll upload this footage anyway, and look forward to seeing this thing in use in future. The other thing I like about having this shooting stick, to get a bit of height, when I'm walking around thermaling at night especially, quite often, and I take my bipod on the rifle, but I can't always use the bipod, it's too low down to the ground and there's grass and branches and stuff in front of me, and I want to be able to do it from standing up and quite quickly too, so this thing is really going to come in handy for that, just for getting that height above scrub and trees and grass, especially when it only takes a little bit of a deflection off a branch or stick or grass for deflecting a bullet. So yeah, definitely going to see that thing in action soon. Yeah, just trying to think what else to say. Looking forward to a bit of future hunting down Desert Road hopefully, and try and get some more deer before these pups are born. Not that they're going to tie me up too much, but yeah, and then now snapper season's starting soon, so I'll be out fishing in the boat quite a bit soon hopefully. But yeah, I'll just get on with it, get cracking, and get onto this new footage. Hope you enjoy it. This exact scenario here is why I wanted to get that game bar to be able to lean on to shoot and hold steady. The ground was quite uneven where I was standing, and I was trying to move forward to get something to lean on a branch. There's no way I could crouch down to have a shot. I wouldn't be able to see through the branches in front of me. Those two deer are standing about 30 to 35 metres back in the bush, and I had to wait to get a bit of gap through the trees. The perfect scenario where the game bar would have come in handy. Well, there's the end result of that. As you'll see on the video, I shot at the neck. That's the bullet hole there. It's actually the exit hole there, so it sort of cut its throat. It's run about bloody 60 metres, but pumping out blood or squirting quite a bit of blood out on its way. Took a bit of skin off when I just went to grab it. I didn't want to put a last shot into it, although I saved my bullet. It looked pretty buggered, but so I just walked up and grabbed her by the ear to cut her throat, and all hell broke loose. Had a bloody good scrap on, but yeah, kicked it out of me, and that's actually from its hoof. Took a bit of skin off there. Yeah, they can bloody scrap. It's only a yearling, but they're bloody strong, and their front hooves, or both their feet, actually are pretty sharp if they kick the hell out of you. Quite dangerous, really. If it had antlers on it, I definitely would have shot it. I wouldn't have mucked around with it, but yeah, they're pretty strong even for a yearling. I'll get the guts out of it and get it on my back and carry it out. Be pretty good meat on there because it's pretty, yeah, no bruising. It's just on the neck shot, so good for meat on the front and back. Carry it out whole. Job done. For a bit of a look. Bit of a miserable day, wet day up here in Puruura today. Just sort of give the dogs a quick run, just for a bit of exercise. They're starting to get a bit scratchy in the kennels. There's two pups starting to fight each other in the kennel. They're in the same one, so my brother and sister. But yeah, they're starting to scrap a bit hard, so I thought I'd bring them out for a run and let them blow some energy off. Willow's just gone out now. There's a couple of fresh marks around, or not dead fresh, but yeah, went for a bit of a look on those marks anyway. The old fella, he wasn't interested. Yeah, I'll carry on, see what I can come up with. No other marks around, no deer sign or no other pigs other than that one. Keep looking. So just up Link Road at the moment, up in Puruura. Te Raupanga out this side, and Puruura on my left. Just going to head back out, head home now. It's 23 minutes past 5. No runs on any pigs. Only one set of marks actually. That was pretty disappointing. Bugger all sign around. It's gone very, very foggy up here. And as the late John Pucky always said, when it's foggy up the mountain up here, the ancestors are having a meeting. So I'll leave them to it and I'll head home. It's pretty bloody wet. Yeah, try again another day, hopefully when the sun's out. These dogs are going parallel with each other now. They're almost going to bump into each other, which would be good. Looks like Willow's starting to backtrack. They're going very fast though, both of them. Wicked. Yeah. There we go in there. Good girl. Nothing's come out of here yet. nothing's come out of this block yet that I know of. Dog's gone through the middle of it. Nelson's still in there now, through the middle of it. They're on separate pigs, so there must be more than one in there. Nelson's actually backtracking, coming back out, but so he missed out. I don't know what's happened there. There is a really good crossing up on the corner up here. Something might have come out up there or heading to it now. So I'll head up there anyway with Willow, and something might still come out. Nelson. Nelson. Yeah, you see the state of his eyes here, around both eyes, you know, from going through their blackberry. They get pretty well hammered. So certainly slows them up, makes it harder to catch these pigs, but that's why they're there. There's plenty of fresh shine right there. It'll be the same pigs I just got onto. Yeah. This one of the pigs was just chased out. He's come all the way down here and then gone up into the big pine. But I might head across here and have a look in there. Might be another one. There's now 15th September, or 16th actually. See all these new tips starting to shoot away, budding on these trees. So there's definitely a lot of spring growth popping up now, like that stuff. That's going to get all the deer moving, get the pigs moving, everything. So on to the next hunt. Me and my brother went out, his 3 dogs, and I had Willow and my 2 pups. Just walking down the road here, looking at all the sign, the dogs had headed down ahead of us. And as I came around the corner, I just seen a big boar coming towards me, or just going into the bush from coming towards me. It had just crossed the road, and 3 dogs coming up behind it. Willow was off on the right hand side of the road where the boar ran into. She was in there on her own on different pigs, and all hell broke loose in a pretty short space of time. Here. Ooh, got it. Hip hop. Oh, we've got another one over here. Hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello. Good boy. Hey, good puppies. This was the Pups' first time on a live pig, and they both had a few nips and goes at it, so it was quite good. They couldn't really get the full gist of what was going on. It was very thick in there. It's hard for them to see what's happening, but yeah, they were pretty keen. So it was quite good. The dog actually grabbed another one over here. Got away though. This is the first time these pups have seen a pig. There was a bloody big boar come out on the road there. I didn't get a shot at it. Fucking big one. Same colour as this one too. Just down Desert Road again today. Sort of come down, bring the camper down. Got some lights and stuff to go in there now, and yeah, got my mattress in. Just got a single mattress in there at the moment, and I bought a double, what I thought was a double mattress off Temu, pretty cheap one, but turns out it's more like a duvet than a mattress. So yeah, but it'll keep me warm anyway. I got my sleeping bag as well in case I need that. But yeah, chucked this thing back on today. Just been to the dentist this morning and didn't get any teeth pulled out, so that was a bonus. Got a bit of a campfire going over here. I just got a new grill to put on. I'll show you that in a minute. New grill to cook my dinner on. I see Josh James using one a while back, and thought I'll give one of those a go. They look pretty good. Pretty basic, but pretty handy. Yeah, so I'll let that fire crank up a bit and then get some embers on there, and then I'll set that up. And got some venison to cook on there, some bacon and one piece of steak that I picked up on from the supermarket in Turangi on the way down. But yeah, marinated the venison, so it should be quite nice. But yeah, it took a bit to get the fire going today. It was a bit damp, that wood. It's pretty wet in here at the moment, even though it's been a nice sunny day. It's had a lot of rain lately. Just went and checked one little road on the way down here, and bumped into a guy in one of my usual spots that I'd normally check, but so I just left him to it. He's in there first, so, and he's camping in there, so he can have it. Plenty of other places down Desert Road, so yeah, I'll just trying to cook up a feed and then have a walk just before dark, go and check it out. Yeah, so just while that fire's sorting itself out and getting to how I want to start cooking on it, I'll just show you this. Pretty basic design. Comes with a carry bag and stuff in it. I got this from that expo in Rotorua that I went to a few weeks back. It's pretty cool. Like I say, Josh James was using one, and that's where I sort of first seen them. Thought I'd give it a go. It's pretty basic, and should be able to cook all my dinner on there. Probably enough for 2 or 3 people. You could cook on that, but just on my own. And I actually got quite a bit of meat to eat. I didn't bring any veggies or anything. I don't really eat veggies. Probably 90% of my diet is meat. So yeah, looking forward to eating that venison, one bit of steak and some bacon. Bacon was getting a bit close to the expiry, so I thought I might as well bring it down here and cook it on this thing. So yeah, it's just going to be its maiden voyage, see how it goes. And apparently it's dishwasher safe. Don't actually use a dishwasher at home. Her name's Hayley. I'll put it in that dishwasher. She can sort it out when I get home. But now I'll do it myself. It should be easy to clean anyway. Just wash it in the sink. Yeah, looking forward to it actually. Hopefully this fire cranks up pretty soon. It was, like I say, the wood was a bit damp and took a bit to get it going. I only had a few little pieces of paper actually to get it going, so it wasn't the best stuff to start off with, but it seems to be going right now. The thing there, just the gravity or the weight of that just holds it on the right angle there. Just have that pole there up, straight up and down. Just about ready to put some meat on there now and start cooking. Pretty basic design, but pretty smart actually to get these angles and stuff right, and just using that weight of it to, it's actually not really heavy either. You could carry that around in the backpack and then you wouldn't have to worry about carrying gas cookers and gas bottles. Especially if it's summertime and it's nice dry wood and that around as well. Pretty cool idea. Actually just take it right off. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, I'll just go and grab my meat over here and get it going. It's actually cooked quite fast, especially the venison. I cut it quite thin at home. I've done all that just before I came down, and it's cooked quite fast. Should have a nice smoky flavour on it too. Yeah, wood's beech, and there's a bit of manuka in there as well, so should be pretty good. That steak will cook a bit longer. I like everything well done, so I'll cook it for quite a while. But yeah, it's pretty simple little design, and it's worked quite well. Yeah, carry bag with it as well, so if I don't want to wash it here, I just stick it back in the bag and sort it out at home. So yeah, it's pretty cool. As soon as this is finished cooking, I'll eat that and then probably go for a quick walk. Mainly came down to go for a stalk in the morning. I've just been trying to sort out the lights and stick some new lights. I've got some lights on Temu, and I'm just going to stick them around the inside of the camper. And I bought six sort of strip lights, rechargeables, and one little one for the centre. Yeah, bought a bit of super glue, but the super glue didn't really want to stick on the sides to hold the magnets on there. But yeah, I'll sort something out anyway. Get them on there sooner or later. Pretty cool. Far out, that's really soft. That's the young hind I got the other night. I had the back steaks in the fridge before I came down, and I couldn't be bothered vacuum packing them or anything, or put them away in the freezer, so I took half of one of the back steaks. That's what I'm cooking on here. Chopped it up and put it onto these sticks. Yeah, it's quite nice. And you can burn the sticks when you're finished. There's just something about cooking on an open fire and sitting around a campfire eating nice food that's got a smoky flavour. Humans been doing this for thousands of years, cooking on open fires like this, so something quite primal about it. Cooked to perfection. Gordon Ramsay would be spewing looking at that. You don't like well done steak, but that's actually perfect. It's not burnt. Just right, really. Nice smoked flavour on it too. That's beef. Not as nice as that venison was though. I don't know if I was going to be able to eat the whole lot, but it was bloody nice. Could have done with a few more actually. Should have bought the whole back steak. Got a couple of the lights on there. One up the top. It's just sitting on there at the moment. I haven't stuck it on, but yeah, that's just a little wee one. Rechargeable. I'll get my bed set up soon and then go for a walk. I'll just wait for that to cool down. pull down and stick it back in the bag there. I always take my rubbish home with me. When I got here to set this campfire up, I just made a sort of new spot. There was a spot just beside it and someone's left all their broken glass and bottles there. If there's one thing I really hate is broken glass at camping spots. Spots like kids running around, you know, they might be running around bare feet if they come out camping with their parents, and some mongrels throwing broken bottles around. That really pees me off. But so I actually cleaned that up with a shovel and put the broken glass on a pile and buried it over there, just in case someone wants to run around here bare feet. Alright, so just going to head out for a quick walk before it gets dark. Got my head torch with me to make my way back. Got my GPS and stuff, so plus I know this area very well. So yeah, I'll just quietly sneak along, see what I can come up with. I haven't been down here for a while, so it'll be interesting to see what signs around actually. Yeah. Oh, back at camp, still a little wee bit of daylight left, but not really enough to have a shot, so yeah. Can't really see me in the video camera even, so yeah, come back to camp anyway. Get set up for bed. Yeah, nice bit of crispy bacon to start the day off. I bloody slept in a little bit in that camper. I was going to set the alarm for pretty early, actually just start walking when it's still dark, just to get down to a spot down the road here. There's a bit of a clear patch. I wanted to go and check that gets the first sunlight in the morning, and it's up a little ridge off the end of the road. Quite a few people will know where it is. I'm going to go and carry that deer out soon. I shot one this morning. Shot at another one and missed it. It was two together. Missed the second deer, but yeah, got one anyway. Got it in the neck, so good meat on that, and I might carry the whole animal out. It's actually had a front leg broken, so it's got a bit of a funny shoulder. Yeah, but dogs will eat that meat anyway, so yeah, so I just came back, cranked the fire up, and started cooking this bacon from last night. Bit of breakfast, and then might actually go fishing this afternoon or today. And got 2 trail cameras I want to go and check on, so I might go and check those as well. See how we go. Had a bloody good sleep in the camper. I've packed my bed up. I see one little centre light I put in there. That was a little light off Temu, and it's bloody bright. And then I put a strip light on there. I was going to put 6 of those strip lights down the sides, but they weren't sticking very well. But yeah, had a bloody good sleep in there really. I quite like that there are vents up there, because the sun comes through, you know, it's time to get up when the sun's coming up. So yeah, had a bloody good snooze in there. It's bloody cold here this morning. I had a couple of people ask me if you feel the cold breeze coming through these vents on the side, but certainly don't, and it's certainly warmer than a tent, because it really keeps the wind off you. Yeah, it's quite good. You can tell it's starting to warm up down Desert Road here. The flies are starting to hang around already. Bloody annoying. And I normally bring a meat safe down with me, a mesh one, to hang the deer up and put that around and keep the flies off. Even though you can brush those yellow eggs off, I'd rather not getting them on there at all, because flies get into every little nook and cranny on the meat and lay eggs all over the place, and nobody wants fly blown meat, especially not me. Yeah. The deer's hanging in a nice cool spot anyway. I hung it up on a bit of a tree, so I'll go and pick that up soon. Not far to go now, back to the truck. Yeah, just coming back down the ridge with the deer, packing it out. Just carrying it on one side, on one strap on one side, and I'll show you why when I get back down to the truck. Had a bit of a munted leg on it, but yeah, good little walk this morning. A few people will recognise this spot here. There's a ridge, a track goes up that ridge up there. Heads off up that ridge. You can actually go up to the Umakarikari tops or the Kaimanawa tops up that ridge as well if you go far enough. It's a bit of a walk though, and it's not a real blatant track, but it's not too bad either. Plenty of deer in there. Just need to get in there and get some. Let's watch these bloody steps going down. The one thing I like about these seeker deer, they're pretty small, quite easy to carry. Not sure why that hatch is open. They must be giving it a bit of a flush out or something. It's unusual. Never seen that open before. Must be trying to let some extra water go. Quite a bit of traffic down here lately by the look of it. Might be the workers though. Yeah, you see that front leg? That front leg has been broken. His hooves are growing quite long as well. If they're not wearing these on the stones and ground while they're walking around, they just keep growing and growing. They would eventually grow and probably curl. But it looks like he's had a broken leg for quite some time. That's the exit wound on the neck shot there. I should be able to fit this straight down to the side there. Chuck her in down there and then just maybe tie a bit of string around that front strap so it doesn't slide out. I don't think it'll slide out anyway, but yeah, get her in there. So yeah, 1st of October, I'll cut the jaw out of this hind. There's a competition on from now till 15th of November I think it goes till. So yeah, I'll take the jaw out of her and see if I can get a few more as well. Try and win me some new pants or something. These ones here are pretty buggered. Yeah. Going to be a nice sunny day today. Going to get pretty warm I think. So it was actually supposed to rain today, so I don't know what's happened there, but it doesn't look like it's going to rain at all. A little bit of cloud around, but blue skies mainly. So yeah, I'll chuck this in and carry on to the next spot. Look at that. Bloody perfect. It'll actually don't even need to tie it in there really. That'll just lock it in there like that. Cool. Yeah, I don't normally have breakfast, but thought I'd eat some of that bacon this morning. It was quite bloody nice. Quite liking that little cooker. I'll put a link in the description for the video if you want to get one of those little grills. They're fairly cheap too. Yeah, check them out. I was glad I got that one. It's going to come in handy, especially if I forget the gas cooker or something and you've got that little grill in there. It's pretty lightweight and yeah, folds down just to a little thin package really. Easy to fit in the pack as well. Yeah, so I'll be using that plenty of times. And I quite like that smoky flavour going through the meat as well. It's quite nice.